Hello world, it's Mr. J, the band director for EPG, talking about some interesting brain science about the benefits of playing music or singing music and how it helps your brain. So science has shown that playing music actually changes the physical shape in your brains. So for example, brain scans have been able to identify the difference in brain structures between musicians and non-musicians. So they're showing greater connections between the left side of the brain and the right side of the brain. And after some studies, they did narrow it down that it was actually the brain being changed by learning music. They did a study showing that students who took 14 months of musical training displayed these brain changes. So there's some long-lasting benefits. When you start getting older, let's see, what does it say? Yes, speech processing and learning with children, in children with dyslexia. Dementia, yeah. Oh man, there's a really interesting documentary out there called Alive Inside. Go watch it. It's about how music can actually undo some parts of the brain damage that is caused by dementia. Anyway, so there are other ways as well. There's social benefits when you're in a rehearsal with others. It's building bonds. It does strengthen memory skills. It also strengthens reading skills, and it does some citations there. It does release dopamine, which is the chemical inside of your brain that's released when you work out, when you do something fun. So that makes you feel good. It helps you process multiple things at once. So if you think about playing an instrument, you are not only reading a note, reading a rhythm, but you are also translating that into an instrumental performance skill or a vocal sound, as well as matching others, as well as performing with expression. So you're doing many things at the same time. So that increases multisensory skills. It increases blood flow to your brain. It's kind of like exercise for your brain. It just gets the blood flowing, which does help clear out the gunk that accumulates in your brain over time. Helps the brain recover because of that brain flow and stuff. The blood flow reduces stress and depression because it releases dopamine, because it's a positive skill. Musical training strengthens the brain's executive function, which covers critical tasks like processing and retaining information, controlling behavior, making decisions, problem solving, things like that. Not only because you're using those skills in a real applicable way, but also because of the scientific things. There is some really interesting stuff that you can find on the internet. This is just a short snippet. I've linked it in the slideshow, so you are free to check it out. Go check out Alive Inside, the documentary. But that's my music advocacy minute, talking about how music helps your brain.